Hey, welcome back everyone. We have a 2-book submission here, but originally I was not going to do a video for the submission because it is a 2-book submission, but that's not really the reason why. It's basically I sent 2 books in of the same, 2 copies of the same book, but I said, you know what, whatever. I think it's the character's very popular, excuse me, and you know, I think she should make it her own movie. She should have her own movie. You know, time will tell. So let's go ahead and undo this right now on video. All right, move that on the side there. Get that open. Okay, there it is. Open it up. Plastic bubble wrap. Move box out of the way. Alright, over there. Got the books. Okay. Let's start with the first issue. It's the same issue, but let's start with this one here. I have 2 of them. It's 2 of the same book. This is Spider-Gwen-Ghost Spider #1. This is the I want to say this is the let me say this right. SuJin Virgin cover. SuJin Joe. Yeah, this is the SuJin Joe Virgin cover. This is the Marvel Battle Lines variant cover, Virgin cover. This is a awesome cover of Spider-Gwen #1. That's the front of it. Awesome. And then the back would have hold on, before I show you the back. Okay, yeah, I don't know how I'm gonna do this. Okay, so this is it. So this is a modern day book. I have about 4 or 5 copies of this particular variant, and I said, let me send in the 2 best copies I have. Okay, so I did send in the 2 best ones I have, and they turned out to be, this is #1. They turned out to be, there's one 9.8. Okay, that's a 9.8. Very good. Put that one over here. And the second one, I'll show you the back too. Hold on, let me just get the other one out. Okay, actually, I'll just flip it around right now. There's the back, Spider-Gwen, Spider-Gwen-Ghost Spider Battle Lines #1. They actually did, SuJin Joe actually did a good number of these Battle Line variants. I believe she did Spider-Man #7, Spidey's on the cover of that one. She did Amazing Spider-Man #21, Black Cat. She did Venom #7. Put this over here. She did quite a number of them. Magnificent Marvel #3 she did. Alright, so let's get the other book here. Bring it over to the camera. This is another copy of Spider-Gwen-Ghost Spider #1. Marvel Comics 12/18. This will grade out at a, let's see, we got another 9.8. Very good, okay, 9.8. That's another one. Modern day book. Ghost Spider, Battle Lines. So put that one over here. So she did, and yeah, she also did a couple more. Captain Marvel, Life of Captain Marvel, #4, and the Deadpool #5, Battle Lines. Okay, so she did quite a number again of these books, of these covers for Battle Lines. So we have the 2-box submission here, which is the same. 2 copies of the same book, both 9.8s, right? Good. Okay, so looks good, and they're nice books. And I think I might get Deadpool. Like I said, I think I might get Deadpool #5. Maybe try to get a couple copies of those, send those in. And now, my last video I talked about, my last unboxing video, I had Deadpool. No, let me say this. I had Darth Vader #3. first print, second print, and then I had X-Force number 2, second appearance of Deadpool, and first appearance of a Weapon X. And then I went over some books I might send in to CGC. And I talked about sending these 2 copies into CGC. Now, the reason why these 2 copies are here is because I kind of had a change of heart, and I said, you know what? I had 4 of the Catwoman books I was going to send in, the Art Gem variants, 2 number 13s, and then I had a number 14, which is number 14 and 15. Yeah, I think number 14 is the I want to say it's the animated version of Catwoman, and number 15 is the Michelle Pfeiffer version as cover, Batman Returns. Okay, so I just went ahead. The reason why these Spider-Mans are here is because I actually I just went ahead and sent in 4 of the Catwoman variants. I decided. Now this one, I think, again, I talked about this one. I showed this one on my one of my videos. That one was good to go. And so that's why it's always a good idea to take a second look at the books before you send them in. I would say like that day. Because when I started going over this one, and I was hoping that with this, I was thinking this would be a 9/8. And when I started going over this one, I kind of realized that it has a little more problems than I first thought. And we can go ahead and take a look at this book right here and some of the issues I think that will bring it down to a 9.6. Now right away I noticed, I don't know if you're going to be able to see it, there's actually maybe if I turn the page over here, yeah, it's hard to see. Let me take a look here. There's actually like a little, if I get the light to shine on it, okay, there's actually like a little crease right there on the book. It might be hard to see, but I can't get the light to shine properly on it. Okay, but there's a little crease on there. Yeah, it also depends on the lighting too when you see these defects. All right, so I kind of noticed. At first, I thought the spine was wasn't really showing any spine ticks or spine creases, but that's not the case. When I looked in a different light, I actually did have spine ticks on this and spine creases on this. A little blunt of the corner there, a little blunting on the corner. Which, again, you know, I think with the crease, with the little small crease there, and the blunt on the corner, if that was it, I think that book would have got a 9.8. But again, I did look at this book, and it's hard to tell because the lighting is not all. I mean, the lighting is not the perfect, I guess, lighting for grading. But again, this book does have a number of spine ticks and spine creases on it. Very slight, very slight. You can hardly see it, but they're there. I noticed that. So definitely, if you get your, yeah, look there, and this is another issue right here too. Here it is. There is a bend of a corner. A bend of a corner there. And I think that goes in. I think it goes more into the book too. So yeah, there's a little bend of the corner. Okay, so by going over the book, I basically found out that this book will not come out as a 9.8. I think that has more than 2 defects. Okay, to keep this at the the top echelon of the 9.8. It definitely has more defects than I first thought, and therefore I will not send this book in. So I just went ahead and send in the 4 Catwomans, and then I went ahead and sent in the I sent in the 4 Catwomans, and I sent in the books that are the variants from Art Gem. So I will not send these 2 books in, but that's all right. I mean, I still have other books down the road I might send in, and it's just a matter of picking out the trying to get the 9.8s. I mean, because it's very hard sometimes to go ahead and send in books that you think would be 9/8s, and they turn out to be 9/6s. And with these two, I was kind of spot on with these two 9/8s, so I'm very pleased with that. That's one there, and then you got the other one over there, so I was very happy. Okay, so thank you so much for watching the video. If you would like, please subscribe, or please like this video. I really would appreciate it. And thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you guys next time. Everybody take care. Bye-bye.